Hi students, this is Mrs. Varnado,
And this is Mrs. Griffin.
and today we're going to show you how to embed a slides presentation in your wiki.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know how to do that.
So does anyone really know, and maybe you know Mrs. Griffin, what the difference between embedding something and putting a link in something is?
What is the difference?
Well, a link is just a string of words that you click on, but it's not very visually appealing. We've all seen links, right?
Right.
When you embed something, you actually see the image of, if it's a slideshow, your slideshow in your wiki, and it's much more interesting and appealing for your end user.
That sounds great.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So here's a presentation that I have done on Steam, and I want to go ahead and embed this presentation in my wiki. The first thing I'm going to need to do is go under File and Publish to the Web. And when I get there, it gives me the first option to link, and it also gives me this option to embed. Which one do you think I need to choose?
I bet you would choose Embed.
I'm going to choose embed. Now, it's going to give you some options, and we're going to go over those options right now. So the first thing I want to look at is my slide size. The optimal size for the wiki is going to be 860. How much is here?
That's 960.
That's going to be a little bit large. So I want to click on the arrow, and I want to click on Custom, and I'm just going to change that 9 to an 8. And when I do, watch what happens over here. It automatically makes it the perfect width and height. Now I want to look over here on Auto Advanced Slides. Do you think you know what that might mean?
It means they advance automatically.
Yes. And right now the default is 3 seconds. That's really fast, don't you think?
Yep, I couldn't read that fast.
Me neither. And that might kind of mess me up when I'm doing my presentation. I'm going to put it on every minute so that I can move my slides when I'm presenting. That would make me feel better, and actually I think most end users like to move their own slides anyway. And then the last thing I want to click is Restart the slideshow after the last slide. And then finally, I'm going to hit Publish. And it's going to give me a box that says, are you sure you want to publish this selection? Yes, we do. We're going to click OK. And this is my embed code. And this is what I'm needing to put inside my wiki. So I'm going to press Control-C to copy it. Now it is copied. So now I'm going to move over to my Genius Time project list. This is in our wiki. And I set up a sample Genius project for you, just in case you weren't sure what your project should look like. This is my sample project. First thing I need to do is what?
Edit.
I need to edit. And now I can actually find a place for my slideshow. I think I want to put it right about here.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's going to look good. So I want to go to my widget. When I hover over widget, it says Embed Widget. Click on that. What do you think I'm going to use?
I made a slideshow, so probably slideshow.
You are correct. Mrs. Griffin is always right. So I'm going to click on Slideshow, and these are the options that I have: Slide Share, Prezi, Flickr, or Other Slideshow. My Slides is Google Slides. Do you see it?
No, I don't.
So what should we click on?
Probably Other Slideshow.
Correct again, Other Slideshow. And this is the box where I'm going to paste my embed code. Now I can either do Control-V or I can right-click and hit Paste. And all that code goes right there, and I'm going to click Save. So you see now it just says Other Widget. Doesn't really look like a slideshow, does it?
No.
Watch and learn, Mrs. Griffin. Click Save. Bam!
Oh, there it is.
There is my slideshow. Right there, it's large. Now, if you didn't want your slideshow quite this large, what do you think you could have done?
You could go back and change the numbers to small.
I could change the numbers to small, but you see it fits really nicely in our wiki, and I can simply advance my slides just like this. Now, there's something really awesome and cool about embedding your slides.
What's that?
If I go back to my slides, I can close out of that. and I make changes to my slides, they will show up on my wiki.
That's super cool.
It's super cool. I'm going to go back. I've made the change. I know that my changes are saved in the drive. I'm going to go back to my wiki. Now, what do you think I'm going to have to do to make that change? Is it automatically just going to change?
You might have to refresh the screen.
That's exactly right. I'm going to have to refresh. And sometimes it takes closing all the way out, but we'll find out. It worked! Look at that!
Look at that. Different title.
Aren't we good?
Super.
So that's how easy it is to embed a Web 2.0 tool, something that's saved to the cloud, into your presentation. Remember, if you want to make changes to your slides, where should you make them?
On your original
Slides.
presentation.
Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Slides. 1, 2, 3.
Slides.
Okay, so they should be made in your slides, and that's all there is to it. Let me show you one quick thing. You've got to go into Edit to find your widget. These are all the different things that you can embed. So you have some really neat options. Maps, posters, like if we did a Canva, or if we did a Picto chart, that's our new one. You can embed a spreadsheet, which is pretty cool, and videos. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use the widget here. This was just one of them. If I wanted to delete the widget, I'm in edit mode. What do you think I should do?
I bet you just hit delete.
That's it. If I hit delete, and I click on save, in a moment, it will refresh, and there you go. Everything is saved, and I've now deleted it. So if you guys have any questions, see me or Mrs. Griffin. She's now an expert on embedding Web 2.0 tools into the wiki, and good luck.
Have fun.